Aren't you satisfied? Your brother's in jail. Your gentleman friend is gunning for me.
Lance will kill you.
No, he won't. He's not that fast.
Then I'll do it. Right now.
If ever a woman deserved punishment, it's you. You put your own brother in jail. You egg Lance into gunning me. One of them might get hanged, the other might get killed, and you don't care.
You're scared of Lance?
No. I may have to shoot him. If I do, I want you to see it.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
A certain story once told of 3 gunfighters bullying a western town while the gallant sheriff had to fight them alone. How the old-timers of Wichita, Abilene, and Dodge City must have laughed at such a yarn. Frontier towns in the 70s were settled by many veterans of Union and Confederate battles, veterans who still knew how to fight. So in 1878, when a hoodlum outfit led by Dan Burden tried to rob a bank in Dodge City while Marshal Wyatt Earp and his deputies were away,
Well, had a little trouble in town.
Yeah, I see. You sent for the doc?
Yes, Marshal.
Go bring a wagon, huh? Good work, Mayor.
One back there, and this one here's dead. They never learn.
Any of your people get hurt?
I think he wounded Chris Allen, the cashier. A couple of the boys got nicked, but nothing bad.
Who are you?
Never mind that. You gonna let me bleed to death?
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. Doc will plug you up. Well, you were coming back from turning in some prisoners to the Army. We heard the shooting. These hoodlums must be amateurs.
They shot pretty wild. But Jesse James and Cole Younger wouldn't have tried what they did. First thing I learned in the Army was never to ride into a hostile town in broad daylight.
Mr. Allen got hit in the arm, but he claims 2 scalps with that sawed-off shotgun of his.
Well, the town put up a real good fight, and I'm proud of him. Oh, and Mayor Kelly is a cinch for re-election.
I'd be ashamed to mention this. We was firing from behind doors and windows, like shooting ducks on a pond.
Well, I wouldn't be too modest about it, Your Honor. Let's see if I can identify any of them.
Lance, what happened?
They got all shot up. Some of them have scattered north and west. Your brother...
Danny didn't pull it off?
A fool idea in the first place, Marie.
Was it?
I told you and I told Danny. A lot of men with guns in that town.
Danny must have bungled it. Earp and his deputies weren't even there. All he had to do was bluff out a bunch of storekeepers.
They didn't bluff easy. I'll drift into Dodge tonight and find out just what happened.
No. No, I've got a better idea.
What? What are you aiming to do?
You just drift into town tonight, maybe I'll tell you.
Danny said to keep you out of it.
Are you going by what Danny said or by what I say?
Oh, please, hon, what can you do in Dodge?
A lot more than Danny and those numbskulls did. Now, you just lie low here. Coming to Dodge tonight. Are you my foreman or aren't you?
All right. You're the boss.
Remember that.
Sit down, Mr. Burden.
That ain't my name.
Dan Burden's your name. You got a sister named Marie. Got a small cattle spread over near Ingalls. Mr. Bill Tillman's told me about you. You and your sister aren't exactly unknown around here.
Who's been talking?
None of your business. Any of those wounded men make a statement?
No, sir.
All right, Hal, you telegraphed the sheriff over at Ingalls asking to please arrest Miss Marie Burden. Conspiracy to rob a bank.
Right. You leave my sister out of this. She didn't know nothing about it.
But she had a grudge against the Union Bank, didn't she? 8 months ago, she sold some mortgaged cattle. The bank made her pay up. Now, who bosses the ranch, you or Marie?
I do.
Why did she sign this application for a loan? Why didn't you co-sign?
I don't have to answer your fool questions.
Sit down.
You arrest Marie and Lance will gun you.
Oh. And who is Lance?
Lance Morfitt, that's who. He's engaged to my sister.
Lance Morfitt, huh? It seems I recall a gentleman by that name.
You'll get better acquainted, you bother my sister.
All right, Mr. Burden, we'll put you back in your cell.
What about Marie?
I'll have a little talk with her. My hunch may be wrong, but I think she's involved in the robbery.
Lance will kill you.
Mr. Burden, he can try. Won't be the first time it's been tried.
One moment, please. Who is it?
Marshal Earp.
Oh, good. You interested in bedrooms?
No, I'm just careful. I'm awful glad you came to town, Miss Burden. I wasted money sending an arrest order for you.
Arrest me? But what on earth for?
Conspiracy to rob a bank.
Oh, now. Surely you must be joking.
Your brother's in jail. He led the attempted holdup.
Yes, I know. Danny's a wild, crazy boy. I've had to get him out of one scrape after another. How much is it going to be this time?
Nothing to bother about.
You mean there's some other way?
I mean, the trial is set for tomorrow.
But, the last time Danny got into trouble, I gave the marshal $500 and, it was all arranged.
Well, Miss Burden, we don't do that here.
Oh. Oh, I see. Well, could I trouble you, please, to take a message to Danny?
No trouble.
Thank you very much. I'll write it. It'll just take a moment. Just a few lines to let poor Danny know that I'm going to hire him a lawyer. It'll cheer him up. Thank you very, very much.
Al, come on in here, will you? My deputy.
But you said that you would take it.
I will. But you're under arrest, and Hal will have to stay here.
Oh. What are you doing?
We read all messages to prisoners.
You give that back
Easy,
to...
ma'am, easy, easy.
He's got no right to... I just offered you my promissory note in hopes you'd make things comfortable for Danny.
You trying to bribe Wyatt?
Bribe? Oh, no. That's against the law.
Miss Burden is very upset about her brother. I'm going to hold her as a material witness. She isn't to leave this apartment.
You gonna leave him in here with me alone?
Well, Miss Burden, my room's across the hall. You can leave this door open, and Hal can camp in my room if that makes you feel any better.
Yes, it most certainly will.
All right. Hal, here's my key. I'm going to go over and question those prisoners again. You keep an eye on her until I get back.
Yes, sir.
Now, wait a minute. I'm gonna need a lawyer for Danny and me.
Well, I'll ask Judge Tobin to assign one.
And how much will that cost?
Nothing. I'll see you later.
I was just acting foolish. If you want to stay here in the parlor, it's all right.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Wyatt said to use his room. You make yourself comfortable, Miss Burton.
Comfortable with my poor brother in jail? Oh, please, won't you help me? I'd be mighty grateful for some help right now.
Your brother tried to rob a bank. 2 of his men were killed. Mr. Allen was hurt.
Forget it.
Howdy, Judge. Mr. Kelly. Prisoners won't talk.
Wyatt, we understand you're holding Burton's sister.
That's right.
Do you think she was involved?
I think she planned the whole deal and talked her stupid brother into it.
Well, can you prove that?
No, sir, not yet.
As soon as I appoint a lawyer, he'll be at me with a writ of habeas corpus.
She could sue the city for false
But why
arrest.
don't you just say what you came here to say?
Well...
No pretty woman is ever anything but an angel.
Before a jury, she is.
Now, let's be practical. We have an unbeatable case against Burton and his men. Why drag his sister into it?
Because I feel sorry for Dan Burton and all those cowhands in there. Why should they go to prison when Marie, who probably planned the whole thing, gets off scot-free just because she's a woman?
Well, if you make her co-defendant, they may be all acquitted.
Oh, come on.
I don't think they'll all be acquitted, but the jury'd only give them a year or 2, and they sure wouldn't convict the woman.
Well, just say the word and I'll turn her loose.
Well, I really think that's the wise course.
The judge wants to make an example out of the rest of them, Wyatt. They ought to get 10 years, the maximum.
I'll turn her loose. But she planned that robbery just to spite the bank.
What's the matter?
I can't get my breath. It's my heart. I've had trouble before.
Here, let me help you.
No. Get the doctor. Oh, please.
All right, I'll get Dr. McCarty. Wyatt, she's having a heart attack or something. I'm going for Dr. McCarty.
Heart attack?
Just stay out of this.
Hear what he said?
here.
Somebody's got a heart attack. Well, I don't know. It could be serious, you know.
No heart attack, huh?
You let my brother out of jail or I'll fix you.
You're the one that belongs in jail. Now, you go on back to your room and stay there.
I told you! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Help! Help!
Get out of here!
Let me go! Help! Help!
You stop it!
Now, it's all right. You're safe now. And you, a deacon of the church. Go get Judge Tobin. Now, don't cry. Don't. It only makes things worse. Yes, I will. Now, just...
And then he said if I would... He'd let my brother escape from jail, and then he tried to tear my dress. It was horrible.
There. No reason to carry on. We'll get to the straight of this.
What have you got to say?
I'm waiting for Hal.
Well, 3 witnesses saw you struggling with her in your room.
Judge, I warned you about her.
We're trying to believe you, but...
I heard about the trick she pulled on you. She ought to be run out of town.
You would say that. You're no better than he is. Oh, where's my lawyer? Please, I want to see my lawyer.
I've met a lot of low-down women in my time, but you are...
That'll do.
What's your temper? Sorry.
Are you going to let them lie out of this? Look at my dress. Look at the bruises on my wrist. Isn't there one gentleman left in this town?
Now, Miss Burton, you're a bit hysterical. You said you had a heart attack and fainted. I suggest you go into the bedroom and lie down. The doctor will be here in a few minutes.
He'd better get here soon. I may want him to testify.
Al, where was she when you went to get Doc McCarty?
Right there on the floor. I thought she was dying.
You tell him why the door to my room happened to be open.
Wyatt told me to wait in his room and watch her. Shall I tell him what she said to me?
No. They can believe us or fire us. I told you it was a frame-up.
We believe you, but hang it all, Wyatt, you know how people will be talking.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care about the talk. I want that woman out of town as quick as possible.
She ought to be tried with the rest. Take it easy, Al. Now, we promised her a lawyer. Maybe he'll persuade her to leave. Meantime, we'll make another try at getting Dan Burton to tell the truth.
Sit down. You're still stubborn and stupid.
You ain't gonna turn me against my sister.
You love your sister?
Of course I do.
She's trying to frame Hal and me.
I wouldn't put anything past you two.
The court is appointing a lawyer to defend you.
Sure. Maria'd see to that.
Well, it's not going to help. You're going to get the limit.
Well, Maria's in the clear. I'm satisfied.
What about Lance Morford?
What about him?
Well, didn't you say he was coming into Dodge to gun me?
Only if you arrest Marie.
She's arrested.
Then Lance will get you.
What if I get him?
Don't be a fool. Why, give him a full draw and shoot him in both eyes.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Look, hasn't your sister done enough harm? Now, Lance is a nice young fellow. Why should she want to add his scalp to her belt?
Well, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yes, there is. I want you to ask your sister to leave town and take Morford with her.
Oh, you don't know Marie.
Oh, I know her. But I hate to use the words that describe her.
She's always been like that. Ever since I was a kid. She gets a grudge and nothing will stop her. She keeps on nagging until... She'll send Lance after you. That's his lookout.
Mr. Burton, if I have to hurt Morford, I'm going to send your sister to prison.
How?
Inciting anyone to gun an officer is a penitentiary offense.
We can't prove it that she put you up to the bank robbery. But we can sure prove it if she sends Lance after Wyatt.
Well, all right. I'll talk to her.
Good. We'll take him over to the hotel.
I'll get his hat.
Come on.
Better check those guns, Sonny. Marshal Erb catch you wearing them, it's 3 days in jail.
You'll catch me wearing them. Give me another one.
Remember now, his name is Lance Morford. You'll find him in one of the saloons. Just tell him to meet me at the hotel after he finishes his business. He'll understand. Dan, were you hit bad?
No, not bad.
It's going to be all right. I talked to a lawyer. I have a wonderful idea for getting you off.
Yeah? How?
Not with them in the room. I was just starting for the jail. Why did they bring you here?
We'll wait outside.
how are you going to get me off?
We blame it on Pete Brown and the others who got killed. They forced you to join in the holdup. Punky will testify to the same thing.
I knew you'd do it. Lots of times you got me into trouble, but you always got me out.
Why, sure. Why did they bring you here? What's the trick?
Oh, it's no trick. Herb just doesn't want Lance gunning for him.
Oh.
He says if you sick Lance on him, you can go to prison. Something about exciting or inciting.
Why, sure. I know that. You think I'd be so stupid.
Well, you were sore at Earp and Hal, and you accused him of...
Just play acting, Dan.
Oh, I see. Just making trouble for the Johnny Laws, huh?
Why, sure. I almost got them both fired. It's all settled, gentlemen. You may come right in. You can breathe easy now, Mr. Earp. Lance is back on the ranch at Ingalls.
Yeah, he ain't gonna gun you.
Oh, that's a relief. Hal, we better take Mr. Burden back to jail.
Sure. Marie's gonna get me off. She's got a real slick idea.
Dan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, see you in court, Marie.
Well?
I suppose you had to lie about it. Just couldn't help yourself.
Am I under arrest again?
No.
Then I see no reason why I have to entertain you. The door is open.
Isn't that Lance Morfitt down there?
Why don't you go down and ask him? You scared?
Your brother Dan's gonna go to prison. You sent him out of here thinking you had some bright legal trick that would save him.
I might have.
That fella down there wants to marry you. You urge me to go down there and kill him.
He'll kill you. If he doesn't, I will.
Oh? With this?
I can get another one.
No, you'll be in prison.
Lance might have something to say about that.
All right, so he outdraws me. He shot a peace officer.
We can run.
Not far enough or fast enough.
I still say you're scared.
You know, if ever a woman deserved punishment, it's you. I'm gonna probably have to hurt him. And if that happens, I certainly want you to see it. Mr. Morfitt, you draw on me and you'll get hurt. Miss Burden will go to prison.
What's she got to do with it?
She incited you to attack the peace officer. That's a felony. I hate to say this, but I kind of hope you do go for your gun. Miss Burden ought to be in prison.
Shoot him! He can't draw! Shoot him! That's close enough! Shoot! Shoot him! Oh!
You hoodlum.
You get out of town.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Earp! Wyatt Earp! Come out of that cave with your hands up. All right, we're coming in after you. Go get him, boys. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
The bitterness between Texas cattlemen and the cowtown marshals of Kansas was an aftermath of the Civil War. There were those in the South who never fired a shot to help the Confederacy, but who were now determined to aggravate the Yank Johnny laws who tried to keep order in Kansas. Marshal Wyatt Earp of Dodge City was a shining target for all manner of schemes to assassinate him or run him out of Dodge. Perhaps the shrewdest of Wyatt's enemies was Big Drum Denman, owner of the R.E.B. cattle spread. Big Drum had, at least, an original idea.
Well, ain't you coming into town, Mr. Denman? Naturally, I thought that...
No, sirree. Big Drum ain't taking his boys into Dodge. Earp has too many deputies, and he can call on Bat Masterson and his sheriff's posse. Every man who's tried to get Wyatt Earp in Dodge City has come a cropper. You know what it means, in?
Smart analysis, Mr. Denman.
But what's this all leading up to, Drum? I run a print shop in Dodge. I can't
Now,
afford to...
hold on, Inky. Wait a minute. The answer is simple. We prod Earp into coming out here. Get him so red-headed hostile, all he can think about is settling with me.
Well, now, I never knew Earp to lose his temper that bad.
Always the first time's in. Hey, Curly, Ringgold, come here.
Extra! Read all about Wyatt Earp being the rebel! Extra! Extra! Read all about Wyatt Earp being the rebel!
Come along, Sammy. We got a new paper in town?
Yes, sir. It's the rebel, and it's free. Extra! Extra! Read all about Wyatt Earp
The
being
truth
the rebel!
about Wyatt Earp. Dodge City Marshal consorts with coarse women.
Why don't you keep the front blinds down?
No need trying to hide. Earp will know I'm doing the job.
He doesn't have to know that I'm mixed up with it.
Quit acting stupid, Zinner. Everybody in town knows you do legal work for Denman. You're his attorney.
Not in this case. Here, this is for tomorrow's sheet.
All right.
And remember the deal. You're to keep me out. If Earp corners you, blame it on Denman. Uh-oh. Jim Kelly. I'm leaving.
Ain't you open for business?
Well, sure, Mr. Kelly, but I had some work to do on the press, and I...
And on this, huh? You miserable scamp.
Well, I had to do it. Certain fellow has a mortgage on my shop, and he...
Who wrote this filth?
Drum Denman, Mr. Kelly. He said if I didn't print it, he'd call Malone and put me out of business.
Indeed, now. And where is Denman?
Oh, he's at Buffalo Walla, south of town.
And when's he coming into Dodge?
Oh, he ain't coming into Dodge, Mr. Kelly. He's scared of Marshal Erb.
Drum better be scared. And you print one more and you'll be scared, understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, and I hope you'll explain to Marshal Erb. I had to do it. It was the only way I could get my shop free and clear.
Well, you've been warned, you ink pot.
Oh, no. I don't print this.
You tear that up and you'll...
You expect me to print this? You're wrong. Earp will gun us. Both of us.
No. Earp will try to get Denman, and that's just what Drum wants him to do.
But Sally Davis... She's never had anything to do with Earp. She's a new preacher's daughter, just a kid in her teens.
Never mind. Print it. Don't be a fool. I'm leaving us both a way out. Read the masthead. It says Drum Denman editor. Earp will go after Denman, not us.
But it ain't right to do that
All
to
right,
an
no
innocent...
more gab. We'll see Drum about this. You tell him you won't print it.
No. But Drum could get more than he's asking for.
Drum's got some fast guns out there just waiting for Earp.
Wyatt. Callum says it was Denman of the REB brand outfit.
Big Drum?
Yeah.
I told him not to come back to Dodge City.
He didn't. He's camped out in the old Buffalo Wall. I warned Callum not to print anything more. But maybe we better close his shop.
Big Drum could just get another place in another town to do his printing. This is a new angle, Mr. Kelly. A man hides out in the brush and blisters me with a scandal sheet.
Don't talk about it out here. Let's go inside.
Well, you got the whole town talking, Drum.
That's a good starter. Did it rile the great Marshal Earp?
Not enough. But Jim Kelly traced the sheet to Callum and warned him not to print another edition.
You see, Ringgold? Just the same as calls Earp a Yankee.
You boys ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait till you read what I say about him tomorrow. That ought to bring him out on the run, huh, Zinner?
It certainly should.
Curly, you and Ringgold and the boys better oil up your guns.
We got him shine like a mower's sickle. We can't hardly wait.
I can wait. Where do you want Earp buried, Mr. Denman?
You deliver the body, Ringgold. I'll find him a grave.
Extra, extra, read the latest rebel. All about Marshal Earp being the rebel. Extra, extra, read the latest rebel.
Who is it?
Mr. Earp, it's Sally Davis.
Just a minute. Sally, what's the matter? What's that? Wyatt Earp and Preacher's daughter. Courtship of Sally Davis.
Daddy's riding the church circuit. I took this off the porch so Mama wouldn't see it, but they'll both see it. Everybody will. It's all over town.
I didn't think Denman would go this far. It's my fault, Sally. I should have arrested Callum and closed up his print shop yesterday.
What's awful? I'm afraid to go home. I can't even walk on the street. How can anybody tell such a horrible lie?
Well, Mr. Denman will admit that he lied and apologize to you in public. I can promise you that. Sally, your folks and the people here in Dodge, they'll know this is just rotten slander.
But I want to do something about that horrible man.
I know how you feel, but don't you worry about it. It'll be done for you. Come on. You keep your chin up, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. I want you to take this straight home to your mother and show it to her and tell her what I said. Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Earp. I've been thinking only of myself. I guess it's just as bad for you.
Well, it's going to be worse for Mr. Denman. Now, you run along.
Here's the dynamite, Wyatt. Why don't you wait for Sheriff Masterson and the rest of them to get back from Abilene?
Because this is my party, all my own. Go get the handcuffs, will you?
Right.
I know, I read it. Mr. Kelly, I want you to relieve me from duty for a couple of days. What I'm about to do can't be done by a marshal.
I'm on a posse, and I'm riding with it.
Look, that camp has to be spooked. And that's a one-man job.
Now, Wyatt...
No posse. You only get in the way. You bring him out tomorrow if you want to. Ask Dr. McCarty to come along, too. Somebody will be needing him.
The handcuffs.
Thank you. My spooking boots, Mr. Kelly.
Any sign of Zinner?
Met him on the trail. Him and Inky got spooked. They were running out of Dodge.
Where's Wyatt Earp?
They didn't know. We sent him back to find out. If Earp's coming, this ain't the right place to take him.
What's wrong with it?
Earp and his posse could bushwhack us in here.
Yeah, we should make the fight on open prairie out there.
What's the matter, you and Ringgold feeling spooked? If they come in here, we'll close the gaps on them. I'm paying you boys to fight. Besides, Earp's no bushwhacker. He'll come busting in here with a posse and try to blast us. Wasting bullets. Where's Curly and Ringgold?
They went to the spring for fresh water.
A spring for fresh water at a time like this?
He's got that posse scattered all around.
And Drum will want us to go in the brush after him.
Let's get the canteens back to camp.
He didn't bring no posse, I tell you. It's just Earp all on his lonesome.
Yeah, you tell us.
He used to be a buffalo hunter. That's the way they used to frighten all the cow camps that interfered with their hunting. Earp could have killed you and Ringgold. Masterson or Tillman would have killed you. The posse you're talking about doesn't exist. It's just Earp. Now, come on, let's get him before it's dark.
You're our brave leader, Drum. What are the orders?
Well, we fan out and comb both sides of that ravine. If we can't find Earp, at least we can find his camp. Come on, move out. Fire the camp! Fire in camp! All hands! All hands! All hands! All hands!
Fire! Fire!
Put it out! Get the fire!
Grab a blanket! Beat it out! Throw some water on it! That's it! Come on! Beat it up! Beat it! Beat it up! Beat it! Fire! Get put it out! Get the fire! Grab a blanket! Beat it up! Throw some water on it! Around here.
One peep out of you and you're a dead man. Come on. All right, let's go. Get on the horse. Get on. Now you get down from there.
I always said you wouldn't fight fair.
Look who's talking. All right, Mr. Denham. You're gonna get your fair fight. Now, how do you want it? With guns, knives, or with fists?
Just bare hands, you Yankee scum.
I want you to come into Dodge City and apologize to a certain young lady.
No.
All right. Are you going to come in and apologize?
No. My boys will come here. They're on foot, but they'll find us.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I don't like this. We're walking right into Earp's trap.
If you quit liking money, Ringgold, Earp hauls Drum to jail, we won't never get paid.
I'll go anywhere the rest of you will.
All right, into the cave. Come on. Back in. Go on. Get in. Sit down. Lean forward. Put your knees up. Now, I don't think your men are going to come after you. So I'm going on back to Dodge City. Maybe you'll change your mind about that apology in a couple of days.
This was his camp, all right. The dirt's all kicked up. It looks like a cave over there.
arm's hurting. This is silly. Earp's dragged Drum back to Dodge.
Well, we better take a look just to make sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, Earp, maybe land force in there.
What, in a cave with no way out? Earp's smarter than that.
All right, you look.
We'll all look. Drum didn't hire just me.
There's a light in there, but I can't make out nothing.
Well, I can. It's denim all tied up. You talked a brave battle. Hey, Drum! Is Earp down there? All right, boss. Your troubles are over.
What lantern? Here it is.
Untie the boss. All that dirty Yank tricks trying to smother us in a cage.
Easy, Ringo.
You all right? No, I ain't all right. I want that guy killed. Now get out there and get him.
Well, the entrance is blocked. There might be some other way out.
Well, then find it. You can come up this way. There's a ladder at the far end of the cave. Come up one at a time. Take your gun belts off before you start.
Why, you...
One more shot and I'm going to start. Now drop your guns. We're coming out. Get the ladder. Come on, bring it in here. All right, come on. You come up with your hands empty. Both of them. Hello, Mr. Denman. Come on. Come on. Get over there and kneel down. Kneel down! Well, Mr. Ringo. Get over there. Kneel down over there. Kneel down! Come on. Both hands.
I can't lift the other one. You busted my arm.
Let's see, Curly. I haven't seen you since the fight at the Little Allen.
Let's not get sociable.
Yeah, sassy either. Come on, get over there. Come on. Hands first.
You going to make us walk all the way to Dodge?
Ought to make you crawl. You hired out the Drum Demon. He was old enough to fight in the war, but he didn't. His idea of being brave is to slander a young girl. Her name was Sally Davis. Just happens to be a niece of the Confederate president.
Is that right, Drum?
I offered him a chance to ride into Dodge City and apologize, but he wouldn't. That's a lie about that girl being related to Jeff Davis. No. It just happens to be the truth. But I'd make you apologize if you lied about any other innocent girl. That's 35 miles, gentlemen. We can make it easy by tomorrow morning.
Let's go.
Drum. If he don't apologize, he better not show his face down Texas way.
I'm sorry. I guess I've been wrong. Now, you tell that to Sally Davis.
Oh, what is this now?
Well, Curly, Ringo, Denman. I'm walking him into Dodge City, Mr. Mayor.
Into Dodge? Oh, hold now, Wyatt. That's more than 20 miles from here.
Well, Curly and Ringgold are hurt, but if they drop, I'll cut them off the line. The rest of them can make it all right. Oh, I spooked them real gentle like, Mr. Kelly. I must be getting old and soft. Hell, gentlemen. Shall we travel?
Ho! Come on.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
General George Armstrong Custer led the 7th Cavalry against an overwhelming force of Sioux and Cheyenne Indians at the Little Bighorn in 1876. Custer and 264 officers and men were slaughtered. 2 years later, the American press and public were still arguing about the Custer tragedy. The general's enemies called him a glory hunter who unknowingly led the 7th Cavalry into a massacre. The general's friends said he was betrayed by subordinate officers. Time has proved both theories false. But in the bitterness of the dispute, General Custer had only one ardent champion, his widow.
You remain standing, gentlemen. Will you come in, please, Mrs. Custer?
Thank you, Colonel Benteen. Gentlemen, please do make yourselves comfortable. I know all of you by your first names, so we needn't be strangers now. General Sheridan has just telegraphed me. He says that Colonel Reno must be granted an official court of inquiry. The court will be held in Chicago. I assume that all of you will be witnesses. Am I correct, Colonel Benteen?
That's right, ma'am. And I can assure you that General Custer's memory will be respected by every man in this room. Oh, we had our differences, but it was always give and take. We despise Reno. None of us has spoken to him socially these years.
Then you've already discussed... I mean, you'll say nothing against Colonel Reno that might reflect on General Custer.
No. Or the regiment.
Here. Mrs. Custer, you will always have our love and loyalty.
Thank you. Thank you. This is most kind. I won't detain you longer.
That will be all, gentlemen.
Don't worry, Mrs. Custer. You and the 7th have suffered long enough.
Well, now, that's settled.
They faced it as I prayed they would. But there's still this fellow Hendon.
Chris Hendon? What's he pestering you about?
This came yesterday. He wants money, I think. I'm supposed to meet him in Dodge City.
This is nonsense. I'll burn the thing.
No, please. He was one of Reno's civilian scouts. He'll be called to testify.
Well, let him testify.
But, Colonel, he could ruin us all. He's a civilian, and the newspapers would be eager to print any lies he told.
Oh, Betty, you're carrying this thing too far. Oh, yes. Now, I've never had any occasion to say this before, but you can't be bothered by every blackmailing scamp or rascal who writes you a letter. I remember Hendon. I think he bolted before Reno made the charge that day. I certainly don't recall seeing him on the hill when we stopped Reno from running away.
Well, he could say he was with General Custer. He could say anything.
All right. Now, Wyatt Earp, the marshal at Dodge, is a good friend of mine. I'll telegraph him to arrest Hendon.
No, Colonel, I beg of you. If we anger the man, he'll... All right, I'll just ignore him. Your first idea is best. Let him testify.
Good. Well, I must be running along. But Mrs. Benteen and I will see you at dinner, eh?
Oh, yes, of course.
And put a match to this and forget it.
He was a show-off, a glory hunter. I charge him with full responsibility for our defeat.
If you ask me, he didn't die like a hero.
I think he was just as big a coward as Reno.
The Army can't cover it up forever. Somebody will tell the real truth.
Miss Custer?
Sergeant Turner, Corporal Mills.
Mrs. Custer?
Is Mr. Hendon in Dodge City?
Yes, he is. He's still hanging around the saloons. Bragging around town what he could tell if he had a mind to. You just say the word, Mrs. Custer. We'll go back to Dodge. Yeah, Hendon won't bother you no more, Mrs. Custer.
We can't do anything like that. How much longer will you men be on furlough?
11 days.
I must talk to Hendon. It's the only way, Sergeant. Will you and Corporal Mills drive me to Dodge City?
Well, of course, but shouldn't you ask Colonel Benteen?
No. We must start at once. And please say nothing to Colonel Benteen or to anyone else.
All right.
Rent a good team and carriage from the Sutler. I'll meet you at the North Gate in half an hour.
We'll be there, Mrs. Custer.
Oh, Wyatt. Looking for you. Telegram from Colonel Benteen at the fort. Our raider at the depot brought it over himself. Said it was extra urgent.
Now, the Army wants 2 soldiers named Mills and Turner arrested. They're on furlough wearing civilian clothes. The rest of it's just a description of the men. Now, you pull a deputy off patrol and do just what the colonel says. You sure saved my neck in that dull knife business, remember?
Sure do. We'll ring out the town.
Somebody chasing you?
Yeah, a couple of soldiers. They're trying to kill me. I want them arrested.
Mills and Turner?
Yeah. How'd you know?
The Army wants them arrested, too. What's your name?
Hendon. Chris Hendon. I used to be a civilian scout for Reno. Those troopers was in the same outfit. Southern Cavalry.
Put that gun on the desk.
Gun? Oh, sure. I had to carry it, Marshal. My life's in danger.
Why?
Just an old grudge between them and me. I thought they'd forget about it, but suddenly like I turned around in the street and there they was, following me.
Well, my deputies are looking for him now. This will make it easier. Come on.
Oh, no.
Why not?
I don't go wandering around out there and get plugged from some doorway.
Mr. Hendon, you asked me to protect you. Now, the easiest way to do that is to try and arrest those 2 soldiers quick. I'll get my hat. Let's move.
Not me.
Well, it looks like you got the right men.
There were 10 and somebody halfway down the block.
That's them. That's Mills and that's Turner. I want to charge them with an attempt to commit murder.
Were they packing guns?
No, sir.
Colonel Benteen wired a request to hold you for the Army. You got any idea why the colonel wants you?
No, sir.
Lock him up.
Come on, move. Move! Come on.
What about my charges against him?
Tell it to the Army. Now, you check this gun or get out of town. If you take my advice, you'll get out of town. You may run into some more soldiers.
And what you call police protection? Were you in cahoots with the Army?
I don't think I like you, Mr. Hendon. You stay in this town, you be ready to protect yourself.
Quit wasting my time.
There's a lady at the Dodge house. She said she's got to see you right away.
Who's the lady?
It's a Mrs. Elizabeth Bacon. She wouldn't tell me what it was about, but she acted awful worried.
All right. Did you get a good look at that fellow?
Yes, sir.
His name is Chris Hennon. I want you to keep an eye on him.
Horse thief or cow rustler?
2 soldiers were after him. They usually got a good nose for a skunk. Go on.
Sergeant Turner?
No, ma'am, Marshal Earp.
Oh. One moment.
My deputies gave me your message, Mrs. Bacon.
Come in.
Thank you.
I used my maiden name to register. My married name is Custer. Mrs. George Armstrong Custer.
Mrs. Custer?
That doesn't surprise you.
No, ma'am, I've seen your picture.
Mr. Earp, 2 soldier friends of mine have disappeared. I'm afraid that something might have happened to them.
Sergeant Turner and Corporal Mills?
Yes. Have you seen them?
They're being held for the Army. Colonel Bentine's request.
You put them in jail? Oh, that's nonsense. Colonel Bentine has no right to. I must ask that you release Turner and Mills at once.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that, ma'am.
Very well. Then I shall have to employ a lawyer. Could you recommend one? Mr. Earp, lawyer's name, please.
Well, Mrs. Custer, that would be a waste of money. I can hold those soldiers for 24 hours, even against a writ of habeas corpus.
Marshal, I know a little about law. What charge has Colonel Bentine lodged against them?
I have a charge of my own, ma'am.
Indeed. What law did they break?
They assaulted a Mr. Chris Hendon.
Hendon? No, they promised me they wouldn't. Did they injure Mr. Hendon?
Not much, no. Is Mr. Hendon a friend of yours?
I've never met the man. Why do you ask?
Well, you seem very concerned about Mr. Hendon's health, and you asked the soldiers not to hurt him.
Marshal, is this a police interrogation?
Mrs. Custer, Mr. Hendon claims to have been a civilian scout with Reno. Colonel Bentine and I went through a rather bad time together right after the Little Bighorn fight. An Indian agent tried to bribe some runaway soldiers into telling lies about Colonel Bentine and the 7th Cavalry.
Are you suggesting Mr. Hendon might try to blackmail me?
He might try it, yes.
How absurd. General Custer needs no defense. You're being rather impertinent, aren't you?
Well, I don't mean it that way, Mrs. Custer. I'd like to help you.
All right, help me. Turn those men loose and forget your suspicions of Mr. Hendon.
Well, I can't do that, ma'am.
Good day, Mr. Earp.
I know the torment that you've been living through. People have lied so much about General Custer, you don't know where the next attack is coming from. Well, you've got me stubborn. I'm going to help you in spite of yourself. Oh, Hal. I told Ted to watch Mr. Hendon. Have you seen him?
Yeah, Hendon's in the Long Branch. Ted's waiting up the street.
Yeah, we'll go pull Ted off. I want both of you to watch the hotel, front and back. If Mr. Hendon goes inside, you send for me. If he leaves, don't wait for me, arrest him.
Right.
I just had a talk with Mrs. Custer. She got worried when you didn't check in and sent for me. I had to tell her the truth.
All right.
Now, Colonel Bentine will be here for you in a couple of hours. Can either one of you persuade Mrs. Custer not to pay off to Hendon?
We don't know what you're talking about, Earp.
I think you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you'll answer me one question, though. Has Mrs. Custer ever heard what the Indians have to say about the fight at the Little Bighorn?
After the massacre at Little Bighorn, she can't stand the sight of Injuns.
Well, I know a Cheyenne chief that was there. Chief Wolfhead. Mrs. Custer would...
Hendon just now went into the hotel.
Let's go.
You'd better leave town at once.
Oh, well, I want to live the same as anybody else. That's why I had to come to you for help. I can get a fresh start now in Mexico.
Remember your agreement to stay there.
Oh, well, a deal is a deal. Good luck, Mrs. Custer.
Hold it!
Mr. Clark, I want you to search this man.
Thank you. Mr. Clark, I want you to remember this. I may need you to testify. Throw some water on him, throw him in jail.
Right.
Get some water, will you? You can't be serious.
Mr. Hendon asked Mrs. Custer for money, and she gave it to him. Look, there's the evidence. Now, don't you want to book Hendon for extortion instead of blackmail?
He mustn't be booked at all. That would involve her, the regiment, Sherman, Sheridan, even Grant.
If Mrs. Custer will do what I suggest.
That is the most complete fool nonsense I've ever heard. General Custer's widow meeting with a Cheyenne renegade.
Wolfhead is a brave chief, and you know it.
Oh,
now listen to me. This poor woman is going to be haunted by liars the rest of her life. She needs to hear the truth just once.
From Wolfhead?
He at least saw General Custer die. You weren't on that hill. You were kept busy saving your own command in Reno's. On a bluff 3 miles away, isn't that right? Well, then will you please go ask Mrs. Custer?
All right. I'll ask her. I'll try. But she's liable to come marching in here and make you sorry I did.
The perils of war, Colonel. Come in.
Mr. Earp, I will not be forced into a ridiculous gesture. Chief Wolfhead, a lying, filthy savage. One of the fiends who killed my husband and his men.
All right.
I must also demand that you drop your charges against Mr. Hendon.
Mrs. Custer, I'm a civilian. You don't give me orders. Does this money belong to you?
If you took it from Mr. Hendon, I assume that at least part of it is what I gave him. As a loan.
A loan?
Yes.
May I quote you?
What is that?
Part of my report. I may turn it into the Dodge City Globe.
You wouldn't dare.
Yes, I would.
You'd ruin us all, including your friend, Colonel Benteen. You oblige me to tell you that Colonel Reno will be given a court of inquiry. All surviving officers, scouts, and many enlisted men will be called to testify. Don't you realize what the newspapers could do to us? The fact that I loaned money to Hendon would be twisted to make it appear as though I'm trying to influence witnesses.
Aren't you?
That's preposterous. The memory of my husband, his name and reputation are all that matter to me.
Yes. But do you think you should lend money to a man like Mr. Hendon?
What right have you to question my motives?
He's a crook. He tried to blackmail you.
Prove it.
No, I won't even try. Here's your evidence back. No story in the paper. Al, bring Mr. Hendon in here.
Yes, sir.
I told you that I was stubborn and that I'd try to help you in spite of yourself. But all this faith and loyalty you profess just doesn't exist.
Why, you unspeakable.
Calling names won't change my opinion. I have more respect for General Custer than you have.
I'll listen to no more of this.
No, you'd rather spend the rest of your life listening to liars. Well, I know what happened at the Little Bighorn. I wasn't too proud to talk to the Indians about it. Savages in battle, yes, but honest men. Your husband's name is safer with them than it will ever be with men like this. Mr. Hendon, I'm releasing you. You get out of town quick. Mills and Turner will be back tomorrow, and anything that they do to you after that will be an accident. Throw them out.
Come on, move.
Where is this Chief Wolfhead?
At the fort, the hostile stockade.
Will you come with me? We'll leave as soon as my soldier friends get back. Good night, Mr. Earp.
Good night, Mrs. Custer.
They put a chief in here?
It's what the government calls a temporary stockade. The big stockade is a reservation.
2 visitors, approved by Colonel Benteen.
Let me help you, man. There you go. Chief Wolfhead. Wyatt Earp.
My friend.
Mrs. Custer, may I present Chief Wolfhead?
Widow of Longhair. There is sadness for you in my heart. She was brave to come here. Do not stay long. Many are sick here.
Our government could do better for you than this.
There was fighting. We are prisoners of war. Out of respect for General Custer, what shall I say?
I'll ask some questions. Mrs. Custer, perhaps we can make this bench comfortable.
Longhair and Pony soldiers retreat to hill here. Chief Gall attacked on front and right. Crazy Horse lead many warriors to strike Longhair from left. I am told to move Cheyennes uphill from rear. Soon we have General Custer surrounded. We have 10 times more men. We have rifles that shoot quick 12 times, Winchesters. Soldiers shoot only once, then have to reload. It was not a fair fight.
Did General Custer try to run away?
Run away? He is Longhair, brave soldier. He stands ground what is no bigger than his shadow. He fight to the last.
A lot of our people blame General Custer for not uniting his command. Some of them say he should have waited for the Terry and Gibbon columns to arrive. Now, what do the Indians think about that talk?
Stupid. There is dust and smoke. How could Longhair and his scouts count our warriors? We hide most of them in hills until fight commence.
Chief Wolfhead, a lot of our people who weren't there say that if Reno and Benteen had charged straight for the hill, they could have saved General Custer.
No, not enough soldiers. Too many of us.
And what if General Custer had waited for the Terry and Gibbon columns?
My friend, they would all be dead. I feel anger here when white soldiers blame each other.
Any questions, ma'am?
No. It was war. My husband had his victories. It was ordained that he suffer one defeat. I realize that now.
Mrs. Custer, I have my defeat also. The Great Spirit allowed your great husband to follow the guns and trumpets and pass from this world with honor. I am not so honored.
I'm sad for you, Chief Wolfhead. This will be changed. You've taken my fear of liars away. I'm deeply grateful. Come, Mr. Earp, we mustn't dawdle.
Yes, sir.
I have to see the Commandant about those dreadful conditions in the stockade. Then I leave for Chicago to tell General Sheridan what I've learned from Chief Wolfhead. Thank you.
Let's go.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Yes, sir, gents, it is a free exhibition. Champ Starbuck, #1 contender for the heavyweight championship, and it's free, free, free. Yes, sir, win up to $1,000 in gold. The champ will meet all comers. Oh, Sonny, stand it up for me over here, will you? Thanks.
$100 given away to any man who can stay in the ring with the champion for 1 round, 3 minutes. $1,000 to the man who can beat him.
Yes, sir, gents, now here's a chance for you to make a little extra change. You there, you look like a man that ought to be able to handle himself.
Where's this champ of yours, mister?
Oh, he'll be here this afternoon. Tell me, what do you weigh, mister?
215, that's before dinner. About 225 after.
Well, now, mister, the champ only weighs 190 pounds. Now, I'm sure you wouldn't want to fight a man that much lighter than you, would you?
For $1,000? Why, I'd fight one of my own mules for that. Your man better be here, like you say.
Of course, of course. He'll be here, all right.
Say, mister, is all that free? I mean, trying for that $100 and everything?
Why, certainly, Sonny. The exhibition is free, and it'll only cost $10 to try for the big money. See you all later this afternoon.
I'll be there.
I called for a drink.
You better save your money, young fella. That man's a professional boxer.
Oh, well, I don't expect to beat him. I just thought maybe I could stay out of his way for 3 minutes. That's not so long.
That's long enough to get disfigured for life. Take Marshal Earp's advice and forget it. I've seen that man fight.
Well, I'd like to try it.
You say you've seen this fella Starbuck fight?
Yeah, Wichita last year. He's good. Strong as a bull and fast.
Seems like a strange way to make a living.
Yeah, he makes a good one, too. I saw him take on 19 men in 2 hours. Now, one of them lasted the 3 minutes. See, that's $190, plus whatever his manager won, covering bets.
Hey, Bars.
Yeah.
That's Earp. The tall, black-haired one.
All right.
You think your fighter can handle him?
Oh, now, please, Mr. Moresby, let's not joke, huh? Champ will break him in two.
I hope.
Yes, sir, for what you're paying us, we can bust him up pretty good.
All right.
$172 or $173 at most. And Moresby sure hates him. I don't know why. All right, come on, get up, wake up. You can't sleep all day, you got work to do. Come on, get up. Wake up.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you look half-starved.
Say, did you ever run into that fellow, what's his name, Moresby?
Yeah. And the man Moresby wants flattened is the town marshal.
Frank, you got a short memory. You remember that deputy up in Abilene? He come looking for us with a gun.
Yes, but this isn't just a deputy. This is Wyatt Earp himself. From the way I hear it, if we beat him fair and square, he ain't gonna come after you with no gun.
And from the way I heard, he's pretty handy with his fist.
Oh, when you get through with him, he won't even have enough strength to lift a gun. Besides, if we bust him up pretty good, we get a bonus.
How much?
300.
How much?
All right, 500.
500. Frank, the trouble with you is you ain't honest.
Look, I don't want you using those knocks on anybody but Wyatt Earp. Too many broken jaws around here, and he'll get suspicious. Come on, give him to me. All right. Now get dressed. I'm going over to the saloon.
Oh, he's standing in front of that.
Hey, that's 200 pounds. 200 pounds. Hey, look at that. He's got it down. Look at that. Look at that.
He won't make it. I bet he don't make it.
Oh, you won't make it.
Never mind them feats of strength. Let's get to the fighting. Come on. Very well, gentlemen. The champ will now proceed to take on all comers.
That's right.
And the fee is only $10. Yes, sir, gentlemen, you got a chance to increase your money to the odds of 100 to 1. $1,000 United States currency for any man who beats the champ. And $100 United States currency for any man who stays one round. Now just take a look at him, gentlemen. He's an ordinary man like the rest of you. But he's willing to pit his strength and his skill against any one of you. All right. Now, who's the first one? The champion. Who is it? Here I am. Just put those on, my friend.
Even if he was sober, that cowhand'd get his head knocked off.
I don't know. He looks pretty strong to me.
Come on now, Bob. Get into it.
Looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Now, who's the next lucky man? Me! Step right into the ring, Mister.
I got $10 so the champ can't drop him in 3 minutes.
You're covered. Are there any other bets, Blake? You'll win your bet, don't worry.
Hey, he's a little big for you, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, maybe so. I'd like to try him, though. If I had $10. Will he be here tomorrow?
Don't know.
Well, I need $3 more. Maybe I'll earn that at the livery stable.
What are you trying to do, scare everybody away?
The big slob made me mad.
Well, you can't afford to lose your temper.
Hey, Bart.
What about the marshal? What about Marshal Earp?
Marshall's got more important things to do. Come on, Wyatt. We've got to finish our work.
No, wait a minute. Our job's not that important. Anyway, all the action's here today.
Wyatt, please, don't get into the ring with him. He'll ruin you.
Look, I'm not exactly a stranger to the manly art, you know.
Wyatt, I'm telling you, the man's a professional.
Well, maybe the $10 fee's too much for the marshal. I'll tell you what, Marshal. The champ will waive the fee, just to show you he's a good sport.
There you are, Marshal. How do you like it?
Not the money. Earp won't fight unless he knows he can win.
Wyatt, listen to me. You aren't so conceited that you have to accept every challenge you get. Is getting into that ring part of your job?
Let's go.
What are we going to do now, boss?
Have to try again.
You're going to stay another day, aren't you?
What for? Only took in $40, including the bets I covered. And he's eating up most of that right now.
I'll give you an extra 100 if you'll stay one more day.
Whether I work or not?
Yes. Except that you've got to agree to meet Earp, if we can get him to do it.
And how are you going to do that? The man just won't fight?
You haven't used the right approach. You've got to invite him into the ring in front of the whole town. Then if he refuses, you call him yellow right to his face.
Yeah, sure. I've seen men get shot for a lot less than that.
Not by Earp, you haven't. He won't shoot an unarmed man.
That $500 bonus still stand?
Of course.
Hey, you! Bring me another one of these steaks.
Oh, good morning, Marshal.
Good morning. Well, it sounds like you're enjoying your work this morning.
Well, it's not only the work. I'll soon have enough money to fight the champ.
Oh, is he still here in town?
Yes, sir.
You know, what Sheriff Masterson said to you yesterday was good advice. This fella's a professional, and he could really hurt you badly.
Well, if I tried to beat him, yes, sir, but... Well, I've made a little study of boxing, and I think I can stay out of his way for at least one round. Now, I need the money. I'd like to get back home.
Well, you don't like it here in Kansas, huh?
No, it's not that, sir. It's just that, well, my family's in New York, and, well, I was on my way out to California, but things just didn't work out.
Oh. Well, look, I can lend you enough money to get home, then you wouldn't have to fight in it.
Oh, no, thank you, Marshal. I appreciate that very much, but, well, it's more than just the money.
Oh?
Well, I'm interested in professional boxing myself, and, well, this would be the best experience I could get. Especially if I could win some money to boot.
Well, I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Does he hear you?
Not yet. We better get started. Make it look right.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I see plenty of seats, so make yourself all comfortable. Now, I see a lot of familiar faces here, so there's no reason for my going into great detail. Just want to know who's going to be the first man to challenge the champ. Now, as you know, for every round you stay with him, there's $100 in United States currency. And there is $1,000 in...
I'll try it, mister. Here's the money.
Oh, now, aren't you a little bit young for this sort of thing, Sonny? Come on back next summer. We'll be here again.
I'm ready now. Your sign said all comers.
The kid's right. Give him a chance.
All right. We have the 10, Sonny. You asked for it. Here are your gloves. Now go on over in your corner. There it is, right over there.
You're making a mistake. He's gonna hurt you real bad.
I'm gonna fight him, sir.
All right. But keep away from him as long as you can. And stick that left hand out in front of you. You might be able to last 3 minutes at that.
Yes, sir.
He's on.
All right, now just give him some of the regular show for a couple of minutes and then drop him. You don't have to hurt him too bad. How you doing over there?
Ready.
Go.
Come on, champ. Show that smart kid.
Come on.
Forward. Boy. Keep away from him. Keep away from him. Come on. Stay away from him. Come on.
Minutes up.
Good boy, I thought you might be able to do it at that. Come on, we'll get these things
No,
on.
I'm not quitting.
You won the $100.
I'm trying for the 1,000. I might be able to beat him.
Okay.
What's the matter with you anyway?
He's too fast. He can't hurt me, but he's too fast.
All right, then we've got to use these. No, we're not made of money. It's already cost us 100.
Start some action.
All right, I got some betting money here. Anybody like that kid? I'm still betting on Starbuck. What do you say? I got you, mister. Right over here. Yeah, I got Starbuck. What do you say? Right over here.
You ready, son?
Let's go.
Ready, Jack?
How much?
Come on, go! All right.
Come on. Stay with it. Baby, come on. Give me a hand.
Put him on the bench. Take it easy with him. Take it easy. Take it easy. Pull him down with it. Now, just take it easy. Just take it easy.
Ribs feel broken. Marshal, listen. He didn't hit me that hard.
Huh?
There's something in his glove. I'm sure of it.
Get you over to the doctor. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
See that he gets there. Right.
Now, wait a minute.
I've waited long enough. Go on.
Go ahead, challenge him now.
Doesn't look like I'm going to have to.
Do it anyway.
Well, Marshal, you going to fight me anyway?
Sure don't.
Or you yellow like everybody's been saying?
Let me see your hands, Starbuck.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Let me see
Marshal.
your hands. Let me see the other one. You know, I've met a lot of miserable men in my business, Starbuck. Quite a few cowards. But none of them as bad as you. Now, I've never said this to anyone before, but I'm saying it now. If I ever catch you in this town again, I'm liable to shoot you down like a mad dog.
I believe you. Since we're talking so plain, Marshal, I got a few things to say, too. You're no different than 100 gun slicks I run into around this country. Take them guns off and you ain't half a man.
Do we still get that 500?
Of course.
Well, one time the marshal's going to get away.
We're not fighting your rules now. No gloves, no rounds. One of us is going to walk away from here and the other's going to be carried away.
That's fine with me. Wait a minute, what about him?
Worry about him. Take care of yourself. Mr. Masterson, it looks like the champ would like a fair fight for a change. You take off your guns.
You ain't fighting no kid now, Starbuck.
Let's go, mister. Go get him.
Stick around, friend. You don't want to miss the best part.
All right, I told you one of us is going to get carried out of here. You carry him out. And don't even show your face in this town again, either of you.
All right, Marshal.
Hey, just a minute. It's a matter of $100 to that boy who stayed around with your ex-champ.
We better get out of here.
All right, that's all I got. Better collect the rest from Moresby. Promised us $500 if we chop you up.
Moresby!
Come on, champ.
I need $65 from you. Thank you, Mr. Moresby. Now, the next time you feel I need a beating, I hope you'll try it yourself. I'll be happy to accommodate you. Now, in the meantime, I suggest you make your headquarters in some other city.
Hello, Marshal Earp.
Well, hi, fella. How do you feel?
Oh, not too bad. Doc McCarty said I cracked one of my ribs. He's got me so taped up I can hardly breathe.
Well, say, here's the money you won.
Oh, thanks very much, sir. Sheriff Masterson was telling me about your fight. I sure wish I could have seen it.
Well, it's a lot of fun while it lasted, I'll have to admit that.
Well, now you know how I feel about fighting and why I want to be a professional.
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, I wish you a lot of luck. I hope I'll be hearing a lot about you someday.
You will, Mr. Earp. Well, thanks again for everything.
Well, say, by the way, if I'm going to be following your career, I ought to know who you are. Just occurs to me I never did get your name.
Oh, Fitzsimmons, sir. Bob Fitzsimmons. Well, thanks again. It was nice to have known you both.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Lou, if you got any sense at all, you'll get some rest.
I can't sleep.
You better. We better save our strength for tomorrow.
I'll have plenty. Right after they holler lunch. You get this pain, see, and...
No need to go over it anymore, Lou. I'll handle my end of it. Relax.
I won't be relaxed until I've settled up with the skunk that put me in here.
You've been talking about this Wyatt Earp and what you're gonna do to him for years. So where do you think will be the first place they look for you? Dodge City, that's where.
Let them look. Maybe they'll even find me. But not till I've paid Earp what I owe him.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Ah. Afternoon, Mr. Hogan.
Oh, Marshal.
How are things?
Oh, real quiet, Marshal. Marshal, I've been meaning to ask you
if you could take over the night shift, Mr. Hogan?
Yes, sir.
Pretty soon.
Is it always so quiet, Marshal?
No, not always, but this is the way I like it. And you will, too, before too long.
Hey, you're about to lose a button there.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. You know, one of these days, somebody's going to invent a button that won't come off. Any interesting mail?
Oh, usual stuff. Nothing urgent.
Well, you're off duty. And it's a nice Saturday afternoon. Hal and I can handle it. Say, hadn't I heard something about you and that pretty young widow? What's her name?
It's only wishful thinking, Marshal. I can't hardly get her to talk to me.
Well, maybe you're using the wrong approach, huh?
Maybe. Well, I'm not alone. Evidently, every other bachelor in Dodge is using the wrong approach, too.
Marshal, this just came in for you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Rankin, but there's no need for such haste.
Read it, Marshal.
All right, but just sit down and rest yourself.
I can't. I got to get back to the telegraph.
Something bad, Marshal?
Oh, a fellow by the name of Lou Dundee just escaped from a road gang.
The warden says he's positive Dundee's headed for Dodge City. Says he's after you.
Maybe. Mr. Hogan, after you're a lawman for a while, you'll find out you just can't help making enemies.
Well, you put more lawbreakers in jail than the others.
Well, I prefer that to killing them.
Yes, sir. Marshal, this man Dundee, he's...
If he hasn't changed since I sent him to prison and comes here, I'll send him back.
Yes, sir. Afternoon, Marshal.
Afternoon, Mr. Hogan.
Come in, please.
Hello, Marshal.
Good afternoon. I'll be with you in a moment, sir.
Thank you. No hurry. Well, Mr. Hogan, looks like you have the same problem I have. It must be an occupational disease, huh?
There you are, Mr. Hogan. That's the fourth one this week.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Phillips. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Marshal?
Is there something I can help you with, Marshal?
Yes, ma'am, I think there is.
Another button?
I'm afraid so.
I declare, in the short time I've been in Dodge City, I've seen more buttons come loose than I believed was possible.
Well, I think I can understand it, Mrs. Phillips.
Would you take off your coat, please, Mr. Erb?
Oh, sure. Sorry. Oh, it's, here it is right there.
Mm-hmm. This button's been sewn on before, I see.
Yeah, I'm afraid so, and, by an amateur.
You?
Yes, sir. I'm a bachelor, you know.
Yes, I know. Excuse me. My hand seems a bit unsteady today.
Well, maybe you're tired.
Maybe.
There, you got it. Are you planning to make Dodge City your home, Mrs. Phillips?
Well, I haven't decided yet, Mr. Earp. My husband spoke so often about going west.
Well, I can understand how he felt.
I'm sorry Mr. Phillips didn't live to see his dreams come true.
So am I.
Thank you. He was a good, kind man, almost like a father to me. Quite a bit older than I, but a wonderful gentleman. There you are, Marshal.
Thank you very much. That was quick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have a thread hanging.
Well, that's all right. I can fix it.
Just hold still. There now. That'll stay put for a good long time.
I'm sure it will. Mrs. Phillips, I'd like to...
To pay me for it? Oh, for one little button.
If somebody performs a service, you ought to...
Well, think of it as a favor from one friend to another.
Well, thank you kindly, ma'am.
You're welcome. Of course, if your lady friend should require any dressmaking, you might mention my name.
I'm all alone, Mrs. Phillips.
Oh, I know how you feel. Being all alone, too.
That's kind of an unhappy state. I'd be honored to be allowed to do something about it, Mrs. Phillips.
I'd like to think about that, Mr. Earp.
I'd like you to think about it. Good day, ma'am.
Écoutez.
Yeah. Howdy, Mr. Burns. How are the children?
Fine, thank you.
You know, it's a nice, quiet day.
Quietest Saturday I've seen in a long while. Say, did your deputy catch up with you yet?
Hell, no one.
He came busting in here 3 or 4 times looking for you.
He did. I'll just sit around here and wait for him. Then say, could I trouble you for a cup of coffee?
No trouble. Sit right down, Marshal.
Thank you.
Wyatt, you know that prisoner that escaped yesterday, Dundee? We got a telegram about him from Wichita. He broke into a store, stole a couple of guns, pistol whipped the livery stable man, and stole a horse.
Identify him as Dundee positively?
Well, the livery stable man's about 80% sure. He may be here right now.
Well, thank you, Mr. Burns.
Look, Wyatt, I found Hogan. I put him back on duty. I think we ought to put on at least 2 or 3 extra deputies.
Well, just take it easy. You do that, and rumors are going to start flying all over town. This is good coffee.
Please let me put on a couple of extra men, just in case.
All right, if it'll make you feel better.
Oh, it will.
Just keep it very quiet, huh?
I wish you had the good sense to get a little frightened once in a while.
Good evening, Marshal.
Mrs. Phillips, what are you doing out on the street at this hour?
Oh, just getting a breath of air. Is something wrong, Marshal?
Well, do you know what time it is?
Oh, somewhere around midnight. I couldn't sleep. I didn't think I'd disturb anyone. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll walk you home. Where are you staying, over at the Dodge House?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
I said I was sorry. You're still angry with me, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying to be, but it isn't easy.
Haha, good.
I'm sure you haven't got any enemies, but, well, this is still the West, and unfortunately, there is still some bad people.
Are you looking for one now?
Well, you never can tell. Now, why don't you go upstairs and try and get some sleep, huh?
All right. Oh, I thought it over, what you said.
I beg your pardon?
About it not being a good thing, my being alone.
Tonight proves that.
Well, I've decided to let you do something about it, like you asked.
Oh, that's wonderful. If it's all right with you, I'll call on you tomorrow evening.
Well, I was thinking about tomorrow afternoon, right after church. It would be a lovely day for a picnic, and...
Mrs. Phillips, I think...
My name is Barbara. May I call you Wyatt?
I'd be honored. Now, I think you ought to go inside.
What about the picnic?
Sounds fine.
I'll expect you tomorrow afternoon at 1. Good night, Wyatt.
Good night, ma'am. Barbara.
Barbara? Now, you've all seen this picture. You sure you'll recognize it?
I'm sure.
Pick out a spot in the main road from Wichita. Hole up there where you can't be seen and... Well.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, Marshal.
Did you two get any sleep?
I napped a little.
Oh, I'm not tired, Marshal.
Oh, good. Maybe you'll do a big favor for me, Mr. Hogan.
Oh, I'd be glad to.
I made an appointment with our mutual acquaintance to, accompany her on a picnic today, and I won't be able to make it, and I was wondering if you'd substitute for me.
Oh, well, Marshal, come to think of it, I guess I am kind of tired. I don't think I'd be very good company for Miss Phillips.
Sam?
No, don't look at me, Marshal. I'm married. So's Bob. Look, you go on duty at 4 o'clock. Nothing's going to happen while you're away.
Just to make sure of that, you stay on duty yourself and put on a couple extra deputies. Huh? No, I'll
get it. Hello, Mrs. Phillips, ma'am.
Hello, Mr. Hogan. Is the marshal inside?
Yes, ma'am. I'll get him.
Thank you.
Marshal. All right.
It's 1 o'clock, Wyatt.
So it is, Barbara. I was just on my way over to see you.
Thought I'd save you the trouble. Lunch is all packed and it's a beautiful day.
Barbara, I'm very sorry, but I'm not going to be able to go with you today.
But you promised.
Well, I know I did, but... Well, something came up and I can't leave town. Maybe next week.
I was looking forward so much to this afternoon.
Oh, don't cry, please.
I beg your pardon, Wyatt, but I think we can take care of any emergencies that might come up while you're away.
Maybe you're right, Hal. Come on. We'll be over in the Grove if you need me.
Right.
See you later.
Come on, boy.
This is wonderful, you know. I don't know when I've had a meal like that.
Well, I had some help from the hotel.
You know, that hotel never made a pie like this.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Wyatt.
Here, I'll give you a hand.
No, this is a woman's job. Now, I want to know all about Wyatt Earp. Not the marshal of Dodge City. I can read about him in the papers.
Well, he's the only one I know.
No, he isn't. I want to know where you came from. What kind of a boy you were.
Well, you're kind of curious, aren't you?
I'm interested.
Well, I was born in Monmouth, Illinois. When I was 16, we all moved out to California and settled in San Bernardino. Came by wagon train.
Did you love your parents? Were you close to them?
I loved them very much. We had a good home life. Mom and Dad, my two sisters, Jim, Morgan, Virgil, Newton, those are my brothers. We had just about the right mixture of family discipline and young male independence, I'd say. How about you, Barbara?
Well, what young life I had was wonderful. I didn't have very much, though. Both my parents died before I was 15.
I'm sorry.
My father was a horse trader. I had a pony of my own, and now they're both dead.
You've had a lot of shock for someone so young. Believe me, these things take time, but you get over them. You know something, you're too beautiful to be sad. I know you can smile because I've seen you. It's just about the prettiest sight I ever saw.
Do you really think I'm beautiful?
Very.
Then why don't you hold me?
Barbara.
Stand up. I'm going to kill you. But first I want you to know why. Stand perfectly still and keep your hand away from your gun.
I wouldn't use it on you anyway.
I'm not a widow. I've never been married. My name is not Phillips. It's Clemens. Does that name mean anything to you? You killed my father.
I've known a lot of men by the name of Clements, but I've never killed any of them.
You sent them to prison. That's the same as killing if they're innocent.
I don't decide a man's innocence or guilt. That's up to a judge and jury.
My father's name is Martin Clements.
I remember him. I caught him in the act of robbing the Wichita bank.
You're lying. The Clements family had a bad name, so you saw your chance when my father went to Wichita. He was a cattleman. He was in the bank making a deposit, and you wounded him. You sent him to prison for 10 years, and it killed him. An innocent man. He died in less than 4 years.
Miss Clements, I'm going to have to tell you the truth about your father. He was a cattleman in a sense, but he was a rustler too, among other things. He and 4 others were robbing the bank when I saw him. I wounded him, yes, because he was shooting at me. I could have killed him, but I didn't.
You're lying to try to save your life, but it won't work.
I'm telling the truth to try and save my life and to try to keep you from being a murderess.
Nobody will suspect me. I'll say somebody shot you from hiding.
All right. Get it over with.
Turn around.
No. I want to see it when it happens.
Turn around, I said! I can't do it, I can't.
It's all right, miss. There's somebody here who can.
Mr. Dundee, isn't it?
That's right. Move out of the line of fire, miss. Go on.
Put down that gun, Mr. Dundee. You're not a killer.
You're wrong there. I wasn't before you sent me up, but I am now.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Go ahead. I'd like to hear you begging.
I'm not begging, Mr. Dundee. I just want to tell you a little bit about shooting. In a few seconds, if you don't drop that gun, I'm going to jump. You don't know which way I'm going to go, so you'll probably miss. At least your first shot isn't going to kill me. In the meantime, I'm going to be shooting at you, Mr. Dundee, and I'm not bluffing.
I won't miss. I've waited too many years to miss. For 3 years, 8 months, and 17 days, I've waited for this minute. You're going to have to kill me this time. I ain't never going back to that.
You all right, Miss Clements?
Dundee! Is he dead?
No. I want to use your horse, Mr. Hogan. Dundee's horse is probably in the bushes someplace. I'd appreciate it if you'd drive Mrs. Phillips back to town. I'll pack the prisoner in.
Sure, Marshal. You and Miss Phillips, you're all right.
Yes, thank you. Here's your gun, Miss Phillips. I'm glad you didn't have to use it.
You mean she tried to... She helped you?
If she hadn't distracted Mr. Dundee, I'd probably be dead by now. Come in.
I'm going away. I wanted to tell you. I don't seem to be able to find the words.
Well, it's not necessary to say anything. I think I know what you feel.
I don't know what I feel. about you. I don't know whether I hate you or... My father. You were telling me the truth. But he was still my father. And I loved him very much.
I know.
Maybe we'll meet again someday, somewhere. And if we do, I hope we both will have forgotten all of this. I mean, I'm sorry.
Well, I've already forgotten it. Most of it. Some things I'd like to remember.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Wyatt.
Goodbye, Barbara.
Country, the old Wild West country, he made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
All right, throw down the bank money. It's inside. Climb down. Open the door.
Drop that gun, Hammer.
One move and your driver's a dead man. Ah, no money box, I see. A nice trick if you got away with it, Herb. Remember, this man dies if you don't stay put. All right, close the door. Get back up there.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
He was between 35 and 40. Brown eyes, black vest and light shirt. He was wearing 2 guns with white handles. Initials on the handles. It looked like 3 H's. And his horse, well, he was a sort of a buckskin.
Well, that's a very good description. Now, tell me what happened.
Well, we were riding along, and all of a sudden, from nowhere...
I'll get straight, friend.
Don't worry.
Right on the ground, both of you.
Now listen, mister. All I've got in the world's in my pocket. You ain't going to take that.
Shut up and stand still. You, come here.
Please, I'm not a well man.
Bullet won't make you any healthier. Come here. Well, well, you're watching chain. Got any other jewelry? Rings? Stick pin?
No, that's all I've got.
All right. Get back in. Both of you. You too, my friend.
You mean you ain't gonna...
Rob you? Why should I? Only take from those who can afford it. From the looks of him, he's got plenty more.
He's a banker.
My favorite kind of customer. Get in, my friend. I don't bother working people. Get going.
Get ready.
Now, you say he didn't bother Mr. Parker or the driver,
No. Says he only robs the rich. Marshal, I'm willing to put up a reward for this man.
No, that won't be necessary, Mr. Sloan. We'll catch him if we can.
Well, I certainly hope you do.
Sound familiar?
Yeah, Henry Harrison Hammer, down Coffeyville way.
Yeah? The imitation Jesse James. Henry Harrison Hammer. There we are. 23 arrests for armed robbery, no convictions because of lack of evidence.
Because he robs the rich and spares the poor, just like Robin Hood.
Well, no, there's a difference. You know, Robin Hood used to steal from his rich enemies to give to his poor friends. This one robs just to help himself.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, it's my opinion that a thief will steal from anybody, rich or poor. Now, Mr. Hammer's reputation has been built carefully and with a purpose. Under the right circumstances, he'd rob a poor man, too.
Follow your best. Check these for me, will you, please?
Wait a minute. That's his horse. I'm sure it is. There he is. That's the man who robbed me.
I'll have to take you into custody, sir.
On what charge?
Suspicion of armed robbery.
That's ridiculous. Do I look like a robber?
Well, you do to Mr. Sloan. Let's go. Empty your pockets. Al. Your name?
Henry Harrison Hammer.
Occupation?
Businessman.
$677.
And 80 cents. You don't happen to have a watch?
No, I don't have a watch. Time means very little to me.
It's pretty obvious he sold it someplace for about $50. That watch was worth over $200.
I've never seen this little man in my life, Marshal. What kind of a town is this, where a fat banker can accuse a complete stranger of robbery?
How'd you know he was a banker, Mr. Hammer?
Just a guess, Marshal.
Well, the court will convene at noon tomorrow. I'll make him comfortable in the meantime.
Yes, sir. This way.
He's the man. What nerve, making no attempt to disguise himself.
He does have nerve, and with good reason. He's had 23 arrests and no convictions.
Well, how can that be?
Lack of evidence. I'll see you in court tomorrow, sir.
Well, you certainly will. And then he said to the stagecoach driver, I don't bother working people.
Thank you, Mr. Sloan. Will the prisoner please stand? Is that the man?
It is.
Your Honor, this man is known to every law officer from Coffeyville North. He's a dangerous criminal, but he's never been convicted of a crime. But today, I think we have the witnesses that will convict him. I'd like to call Mr. Sam Landale to the stand. Thank you, Mr. Sloan. Yes.
Raise your right hand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Sit down.
Now, Mr. Landale, were you the driver of the regular stagecoach run the afternoon of August 25th?
Yep.
With Mr. Sloan and Mr. Limestone Parker as passengers?
Yep.
Would you recognize the man who held up the stage?
I don't know about that.
Will the prisoner rise? Is that the man?
I can't rightly say.
Mr. Landale, Mr. Sloan testified that the robber spoke to you.
Might be he did.
What'd he say?
Well, I can't rightly remember. I was busy holding the horses.
All right. Your Honor, will you please instruct the prisoner to say the words, "I don't bother working people"?
Mr. Hammer, you'll repeat those words.
I don't bother working people.
Now, does that sound like the voice of the man that robbed your stage?
I just can't rightly say.
You're obstructing justice, Mr. Landale, and I'm warning you that...
Marshal Earp. You know better than that.
Thank you, Mr. Landale. Will Mr. Limestone Parker please take the stand?
Raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I always do, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Parker. Now, will you please tell the court exactly what happened?
Well, sir, when this robber stopped the stagecoach and he ordered Mr. Sloan, the banker, and me to get out, then quicker than a flash, he found Mr. Sloan's fat wallet and his fancy gold watch, and he took them.
Did he take anything from you?
No. All I had was a little change for beans and bacon.
And would you recognize this robber if you saw him again?
I sure would.
Will the prisoner please rise? Is that the man?
No, sir. The robber was short and fat.
Limestone Parker, you're a liar. You know very well this man stole my money.
Order! Marshal Earp, in view of the conflicting testimony, there's nothing I can do but free the accused. Case dismissed for lack of evidence.
Your Honor, because this man supposedly robs only the rich, the people he leaves alone refuse to testify against him. Now, in my opinion...
Case dismissed!
Thanks kindly, Marshal.
Sign this receipt. The horse is outside, all saddled.
It's also kind of you, Marshal. But I don't think I'll be needing him for a while.
Yes, you will. You're leaving town.
Eventually, Marshal. Eventually. It's a nice town you have. Wonderful law enforcement. Man can feel safe here.
The minute Mr. Hammer steps out of line, I want to hear about it.
Right.
Call. Well, now, 3 queens. I'm afraid I have you beaten again, my friend. 3 aces. Drinks for all, bartender. Henry Hammer shares his good fortune.
You mean he's won every hand?
Oh, he might have lost a few. He's winning the big ones.
Without cheating?
Sure, he's not playing with kids, you know.
How much you figure he's won tonight?
$400 or $500. He just plays his cards right.
Plus the $630 or so he stole from Mr. Sloan. He's won about another $1,000 since he's been here. Well, so long as he's got money, he won't make a move. But it can't last forever.
Isn't it possible you're wrong about Hammer Wyatt?
It's possible, but doubtful. You just keep watching.
Right.
Mr. Wilson?
Marshal Earth. Why, you were the first person I intended to look up.
Are you here on business?
Yes, sir. I am now representing a line of the finest kitchenware in the country. Could I interest you in some kitchenware, Marshal?
Well, I'm afraid not, Mr. Wilson.
Oh, then you're not married yet.
No, sir, not yet.
You should be. It's a wonderful life. Gives a man roots, you know. Quite different from the life I used to lead, remember?
I'll never forget. No, I'd say you were one of the most dishonest gamblers I ever met.
Do you know I haven't touched a deck of cards since Wichita?
No.
And I've never properly thanked you. I would have been killed, Marshal, if you hadn't intervened, and justifiably, too. I was cheating.
Well, I'm glad it turned out to be a good life for you, Mr. Wilson.
I hope I can repay you someday. Say, as a starter, how about having supper with me tonight?
Well, I'd be glad to, Mr. Wilson.
Fine. Where's a good place to eat?
Well, let's see. Well, how about the Alhambra? Say 8 o'clock?
Good. See you then.
Right, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. Small drink before we start the game? Good evening, Marshal. How are you tonight? Offhand, I'd say that man was no friend, Marshal.
You're right.
Who is he?
His name is Henry Harrison Hammer. Did you ever hear of him?
I have, but I've forgotten in what connection. Tell me about him.
Let's wait till later in my office. Let's eat our dinner in peace, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's been going on for a whole week. He's been winning steadily.
Well, I just don't understand people like that driver in Limestone. What could he accomplish by lying in court?
It tickles him to see Mr. Hammer get away with robbing a banker.
And you believe he's just as much a danger to the poor as the rich, huh?
I think he'd steal from anybody.
The only way that could be proved would be if Mr. Hammer were broke. If he lost every dime he had.
Yeah, I know. There's very little chance of that happening.
Marshal, I see a golden opportunity to repay my great debt to you.
Oh, no, Mr. Wilson. No, I can't let you do that.
Can't stop a man from playing cards, Marshal.
But you just told me yourself you haven't gambled in years.
I proved to myself I don't have to gamble. I promise I'll never do it again after tonight.
Like I told you, he's lucky.
Please, Marshal, this is Dusty Wilson you're talking to. To quote you, one of the most dishonest gamblers I ever met. Don't worry, Marshal. I bet $10. I'll just see that. Cards? 2. I think I'll just play these. Check. Check, huh? That'll just cost you $50, Mr. Hammer. 50. Never saw such luck in my life. Would you care to continue tomorrow, sir? Perhaps your luck will change. No, give me the cards.
Keep an eye on it.
Well, he cleaned out Mr. Hammer, Wyatt.
Yes, sir, Marshal. These old hands have never lost their charm.
Say, I was watching you pretty close. I never saw you cheat, did you?
Oh, please, no professional secrets.
There's almost $1,500 there.
Mr. Wilson, you're a genius, and I want to thank you.
Oh, no trouble at all, Marshal. Good day.
Say, wait a minute. Mr. Hammer is what I think he is. You're going to be the first victim. We both live in the same hotel. I don't want to use you as bait, Mr. Wilson. You've already done enough for us, and, well, I think you'll find ourselves most comfortable.
All right, but not a word of this to my family, huh?
No, sir. Now, Hammer's only other source of quick money will be the bank or the stagecoach. I want you to place 3 deputies in the bank.
All right. Now, you said the stagecoach. There's not always someone with money riding that.
I know. Mr. Sloan will make a shipment of bank funds to Wichita on the afternoon stage. At least I want you to spread that rumor around. Now, you watch Hammer yourself. If he leaves town, you follow him.
Where are you going to be?
I'll be inside the stagecoach. Come on, I'll make you comfortable.
Throw down the bank money.
It's inside.
Climb down. Open the door.
Drop that gun, Hammer.
One move and your driver's a dead man. Ah, no money box, I see. A nice trick if you got away with it, Herb. Remember, this man dies if you don't stay put. All right, close the door. Get back up there.
What took you so long? He's got a fast horse. You got to wait for him. Keep on his trail. I'll be with you in a minute. Hey, come on. Yeah. Come on, give me a hand with the lead horse.
He's headed up toward Crow Hill.
That's a rough climb. Any other cabins up there besides Limestone Parkers?
Not that I know of.
Let's go.
Sure nobody can get up here without us hearing them?
Don't worry. You can hear anybody coming a quarter mile away.
Good. Got a nice, comfortable little place, Limestone.
Yeah, and you're welcome to hide out here just as long as you like, Henry. You know, it ain't every day that I have a celebrity visiting me.
Well, there's the cabin. The track's heading right for it. Don't see any other way to get there without making a racket. Let's move.
Listen. What did I tell you? Here. Get in here, quick. I'll handle everything.
The marshal.
Oh, the marshal. Oh, well, come right on in.
Al, you wait out there for me. You live up here all alone, Limestone?
Yes, sir. I'm always alone.
Anybody been by here in the last couple of hours?
No, sir, not a soul, Marshal.
Are you aware that helping a criminal to escape is a serious offense?
Oh, sure. I know that, Marshal.
Well, I'm sorry to have troubled you.
Oh, it's no trouble at all, Marshal. Just drop by any time.
Thank you.
He's gone. Don't shoot, it's me.
Thanks, old friend.
You know, I ain't had such a laugh since that day in court. You know, when that old banker yelled at me, I was fit to bust.
You don't like bankers much, do you?
No, I don't trust them neither.
I feel the same way. I figure if a man can't take care of his money, he don't deserve to have it.
That's right. Now, you take me, for instance. I'm a thrifty man. I don't have much, but I don't need much. My life saving is just $320. You think I'd put that in that old man Sloane's bank? No, sir.
Where is it, Limestone?
Why? You don't want my money, Henry.
Oh, yes, I do. Now get it. And no tricks.
Oh, Henry.
right, now step back.
I must be dreaming. I thought you said you only stole from the rich.
Nobody ever told him differently. And nobody will. Especially you.
Oh, now, please, please, I won't tell.
You might.
Come on. Marshal, he was going to kill me.
I know that, Limestone. What do you think about testifying against him now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Hal. Patch him up. You know, you ought to keep that money in the bank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I sure am glad you came back, Marshal. What made you do it?
You? You had the same twinkle in your eye when you lied on the witness stand.
Oh, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it.
Mr. Sloan, I have your money right here.
But you said he was stone broke when you arrested him.
Well, let's say he was relieved of his money by a method that I can't discuss. I think you had $630. I think you'll find it there in that package. How much would you say your watch was worth?
But there's a lot left. Was that all from Hammer?
Every nickel.
And the school fund can use it quite nicely. Mr. Wilson has refused any fee for his services.
School fund, eh? Well, why don't you keep that for the fund, Marshal? And here. Add this to it.
Well, thank you very much.
And a bad fella.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে, মিশে অল্পে অল্পে, আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল, যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই, আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন? আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব, এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে, ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ। তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Mày Mày biết kiểu với thầy ơi. Tôi biết kiểu sự bình chỉ linh ấy. Kia này cầm kiếm này. À cái đem máu này. Kia này cầm kiếm này. Rồi. Thằng lấy rồi. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Tranh mày tranh mày tranh với tao. Nhiều record á. 233 vòng. Mình bắt đầu bây giờ. Nhà báo á. Vậy cũng chưa đi 30% hả? 20% kiếp quỷ à? 100 không? 110 à? Kêu tầm 5. Ủa? Để được 5 bay cho mình. Cái mình lại ai mày người vào nè rồi phút hiện tại wow một tỷ lắm 50 rồi khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ? 240 à? 5 thì bộ 250. Đủ. Mày được không? Mày ghê 250 muốn năm nay của ông thầy 29 này 12 3 4 6 7 8 9 20 5 6 7 8 9 3 5 6 6 3 7 40 à? 40 à? 98 à? 98 ai? Phải bay một thân rồi. What the hell?
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমার মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো বলবেন। আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু
মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Quà sinh nhật là trai quý nhở? Mua được mà mình thu này mà may xong này vậy. Ok, đấy, lại về đây đã tự di chuyển, đã thể di chuyển, đã thể chỉnh hai bên lên xong. Bình không phải, Bình không phải, Bình không thấy ơi, Bình không thấy ơi, Bình không thấy ơi, Bình không thấy ơi, Bình, ai á, chôn tao. M là nó 50m. Nhanh lên tao. Từ từ rồi. Mắc thêm 7 Ghét. Chuẩn không nhỉ? Vài sự nhất đấy. Đấy là biệt. Dậy đi hay à, mảnh rất nhiều mảnh nha, rất nhiều mảnh này. Cung luôn mà thôi xin cái mảnh lấy đồ chỗ ăn vậy, thêm cái giáp máu nữa, kiếp cái mấy cái mảnh cũng hết sạch mà. Anh lấy mảnh còn lại. Mày cho nhau, mày cho không? Mày cho anh không? Đừng chết nữa. Thằng Vũ đang nằm mà Dương. Chết. Đài. Mày không bay nhanh mà cái kia bây giờ có quỷ quá. Nhiều vì quất à? Ai à? 200 lap không? 200 lap. 200 lap. 95 à? 195 lap à? Tính nhà 100 lap đây. Wow. À đúng rồi. Nhầm. Yes.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর, গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Rồi bài cái đậu buồn luôn mà sự là khỏe đấy, nhưng mà thầy xây bài ấy bị chia sẻ có sa ra hả, có rakan chuẩn không vậy. Át này, binh xong là át luôn mà. Sao có xin ra ấy, nhưng mà anh đéo dùng rồi. Ui xét này. Xét đây là vài cảnh đệ đẹp đéo chịu được. Không sao thầy ơi. Bay cho thầy. Quay đều quay. Ui con lắc rồi sao cút. Mày đi. Xong rồi có át rồi. Thằng này đánh bài va vẫn. Sao ra còn bài đẹp phết. Định mạnh cái xét này. Ui bình điết. Xét là mình sẽ thiếu là một cái cung mà. Cung một con Kizana hoặc là một con Nautilus để lấy cái thú tượng này cho in nào. Bắn cung không? Bắn cung lấy đồ cho art trước khi thầy. Ui, rồi xong nhặt nhầm đồ. Ha ha. What the hell man? Nhặt nhầm đồ. Thế mà cũng phải lái xe. Đùa tao à? Đùa tao không vậy. Thế mà cũng cộng một ending trồn ngủ không? Trồn thầy không? Cinderella này cút, có một cút, dấu hiểu. Nhặt ngủ đấy. Ngủ đấy. Rớt ở đây. Rồi xong. Sao có càng ngày đây nhỉ? Thì vậy có ai mà lại có cái thằng này đây nhỉ? Đúng rồi. À, đủ bốn mà, cút. Nè. Xong. Chịu rồi, nhặt nhầm đồ, lỗ tắc ngủ nó máu nhỉ. Mày xem đi. Thầy ơi, không ai nhận được cái gì. Có nhận không? Ở đây. Vòng quay may mắn, vòng quay vô cực. Anh 2 vòng à? Quay đều ra cái pet đổ ai đi, ra cái pet đổ đó. Đi ra qua. Biết quay được vào pet Omega. Chịu rồi, tí vào lừa tao. Đi qua mà trôn, lại đi qua. Trôn tố bố. Đi trôn tao không? Đi xin à? Đi xin chuẩn không vậy? Rồi xong, bình. Xong, thắng. Không thắng. Suýt thắng. Quả phép bắn được phết nhưng mà suýt thắng thôi. Thầy bay tốc độ cao ấy. Bay tốc độ cao luôn.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করব, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে।
তুমি যদি মরো যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন।
স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না, আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। ভাই আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম বইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইক কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে, শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
nó bảo mình không đăng viết lên để nó đăng đấy. Bây giờ nó bảo mình không đăng viết đấy là để nó đăng đấy. Đâu nó bảo là mình không được up viết lên đâu, bất cứ đâu không cho ai biết đấy, là để nó đăng lên YouTube ấy, để không bị bản quyền đấy. Bởi vì mình là thằng quay đầu tiên, xong mình up lên trước nó, xong nó up sau thì nó sẽ nhót. Đăng mẹ kênh. Thằng này Nico Gary Nico 3 Tam Ken 3 Bạt 3 quý nhỉ. Thôi anh thua thằng này rồi. Cần đủ tiền để lên chết rồi. 23 là vòng vàng là 57. À. Hãy sang xem đéo này. Máu à? Thằng Hiêu ở trong nhà Hiêu mạnh quá, nhặt ở PC á. Cô bảo là thằng này lên một đống quân 3 rồi. Để thắng này. Đấy. Đó một chân số bóng á, ai mới biết. Mới có trứng trong xì đủ hết, dài hơn. Phần này góc bên phải dưới chiếc auto ấy. Làm nhiệm vụ mà. Ôi xí lát làm đúng này. Rồi xét mày á tiền có tiền luôn đó. Anh nhập mới 178. Thế sao tháng rồi hỏi thằng có tiền đặt hộ nhưng không mới phải đặt xong rồi mới hoàn mà vẫn vẫn chịt rồi mất nhưng mà sao mà hoàn lại được tài khoản mình vẫn phải có tiền trước mà. Yes. Đây ông già chết rồi. Hôm qua anh mời ông già cho hai triệu tiền tháng 6 đéo đáng đủ lại đéo đấy đồng nào tài khoản. Thì ông biết nhưng mà tôi qua đéo nhắn thì tao hỏi giờ tao là không sợ thấy mẹ tao không có ấy, tao không xin ấy, nên giờ sợ để không giờ không dám xin gì không có xin gì thì tao cho mà. Tao có bạn bên Đài Loan kiểu không biết ông chưa biết gì tao lấy chồng ấy, trước ông ấy là kiểu sắp cưới tao nhưng mà kiểu bị các thứ gì không có xăng đăng ký đấy rồi xong rồi sau bị hủy ấy, nhà là ông kiểu cảm thấy bây giờ đang vẫn cảm thấy hối hận về cái chuyện đấy, thì là liên kết bảo chúng tao là liên kết thẻ không lấy với cả các thứ với cả hai chương trình ra mà liên kết thẻ với cả Grab Food thích ăn gì thì mua hôm đợt mà tao trên kia bán hoa mẹ tao ấy thì thích là gì mua vào thì tao ngồi đấy tao đặt đồ ăn cho tao mấy con cho gì tao tiền đi, tao có tiền cho anh tao nha, đây là của tao. Làm gì của mấy ông Đài Loan. Tao làm đấy lâu quá để xem có mấy ông thích thì ra mà tao sử dụng là sửa sinh ấy. Chấm người yêu à? Bố muốn vợ quan trọng con yêu chẳng kém. Còn có được vào thế đâu người yêu. Mày không ai bảo là quan ít tiền, con làm gì dám yêu ai, bố chuyển tiền không. Rồi trời, coi như là con là con trai rồi. Là không cướp đúng không? Anh đoán là không cướp rồi. Tại ông anh mày coi như là không quan tâm các kiểu gì nữa lâu rồi ấy. Gì không rồi, bố mày các vợ sau bố mày cũng không để được con trai đúng không? À đấy, đẻ nữa đâu, chỉ là có mỗi mày, thằng anh này cũng đánh cái thằng anh mày ấy. Thằng anh mày mà làm từ sáng tôi xuống bây giờ Binh Chi Linh bố cho tiền nhiều đấy. Trông giá tao lên kiểu giá tao quanh như là không. Mắc thứ hai. Lấy ớt lên ba luôn, lấy ớt lên ba. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. Anh cứ đợi em, anh cũng với 12 giờ sẽ xong rồi đó. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? Giao hai mày. Tao bảo là giao hai tao đứng đây tao đi đâu.
Something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One into video I'll always be yours.
hết nước gần được mà. Sướng ngay, làm việc sướng ngay.